Ukrainian drones could have hit the expensive Kasta 2E2 39N6 radar station of the Russian troops, which was stationed near Yevpatoria. The attack was carried out on the previous position of the Air Defense Forces in the area of the settlement of Kutarok in the Saksky district between August the 6th and 11th. OSINT analysts of the Cyber Boroshno project reported the results of the hits. Station 39N6 was at the indicated position until the impact. After the explosion, observers noticed a fire and a net-covered object of the same size and appearance as the above-mentioned radar. Sources say that the Kasta 2E2 39N6 station stopped being detected after the attack. The destruction of the occupiers' radar became another successful operation to demilitarize Crimea and reduce the military capabilities of the Russians. In February, it became known that the Kasta 2E2 was covering the airfield in Novofedorovka, better known as the Saki airfield. Ukrainian drones destroyed a similar type of radar in late September 2022. The SBU reported that the radar was based near the village of Giryi in the Belovsky district of the Kursk region. OSINT researcher Athene Noktua provided new estimates of Russian radar losses in the Kaliningrad region at the end of July. 3 of the 6 Kasta 2E2 stations, which belonged to the 81st Radio Technical Regiment of the Russian Armed Forces, disappeared. The Kasta 2E2 station is a mobile, low-altitude, 3-coordinate radar with a circular view for duty. Thanks to the technology, it is possible to determine the range, azimuth, and flight altitude of airborne weapons. Kasta 2E2 detects aircraft, helicopters, cruise missiles, and other air targets, including at low and extremely low altitudes. Working limits: range up to 150 kilometers in azimuth 360 degrees, elevation angle 25 degrees, in height 6 kilometers, airborne detection range, flying at an altitude of 100 meters to 55 kilometers, at an altitude of 1,000 meters, 95 kilometers. The number of targets tracked is not less than 50. Let us recall that in August, the Defense Forces also struck the 48YA6-K1 Podlet radar, which protected the airfield in Saki from low-flying targets. And in the Abrikosovka area of the Kirovsky district of Crimea, Ukrainian forces destroyed the stationary radar complex TRLK-10 Skala M.
Video footage has been released in Telegram channels, showing the moment of Ukrainian drone attack on a Russian cargo train, followed by fire in Zaporizhia region on Tuesday. The train transporting fuel to Russian army units was hit in the area between Urzynyai and Tokmak, which resulted in the destruction of a railway connection in the Russian-occupied part of Zaporizhia region. The train caught fire after the attack that was launched by the 65th Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Pyotr Andriashenko, former advisor to the mayor of Mariupol, confirmed the attack took place. Ukrainian troops have destroyed a railway connection in the Russian-occupied part of southeastern Zaporizhia region, Pyotr Andriushenko, former advisor to the mayor of Mariupol, revealed on Tuesday. The destruction of a cargo train carrying fuel left the railway tracks in ruins in the area between Urzyny and Tokmak. Ukrainian telegram channels reported that the 65th Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces destroyed a freight train in the settlement of Molochansk near Tokmak city in Zaporizhia region. The telegram channels shared footage of the burning train allegedly carrying fuel tank cars. For those asking why the Russians transport fuel at night by train and truck, this is exactly why. To avoid such losses, Andriushenko noted. The attack dealt a significant blow to Russia's logistics and confirmed the effectiveness of Ukrainian troops in targeting key transport routes. Ukraine has scaled up attacks on Russia's strategic facilities in occupied Ukrainian territories and in Russia. Russia launched a massive missile and drone attack on Kremenchuk city in Ukraine's central Poltava region on the night leading to Tuesday. Video footage circulated in Telegram channels shows the aftermath of the destruction. Poltava regional head Volodymyr Kohut said the administrative buildings of a local energy infrastructure site were damaged. Cruise missiles and drones were deployed in the attacks on the region. According to the Ministry of Energy, large-scale fires broke out at energy infrastructure sites as a result of the attack. Rescue workers and energy specialists are working to eliminate the consequences of the Russian strikes. The attack on Kremenchuk was the largest in the city since the start of Russia's full-fledged invasion of the country in February 2022. Tuesday's strike was among the series of Russian attacks on Poltava region. Earlier on August 12, Russia struck Kremenchuk with cruise missiles, with several explosions recorded in the city. Russia also hit oil refining infrastructure in the Poltava region on June 15 and 21. The fresh attack on Poltava follows the meetings held between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, U.S. leader Donald Trump and European leaders to end the war in Ukraine. Russia launched massive air raids across Ukraine, killing at least 10 people and injuring over 30 on Monday.